In this video I would like to show you how to do password management in FreeBSD, how to synchronize these passwords across multiple devices, and even to synchronize them to your mobile phone. Okay, let's do this. So the first thing that we need to do is to become root on the machine. And we're going to install the KeepassXC, this program. I'm missing one L. And so we can open the application under the utility menu, KeePass. And here we are going to create a new database that I'm just going to call it my passwords. And I'm going to give the original password for my database. This should be a relatively good and strong password. And I'm going to store this into a special folder that I'm going to call it the sync folder. Save it there. So one of the first things that I would like to do is to use KeePass to manage the passwords for my web applications. For that, we can install a plugin that connects the browser to the KeePass. For that, let's start Firefox. Let's go to Settings. Let's go to More Tools, to Extensions, and look for the KeePass. Here, KeepassXC, and add to Firefox. Add. Okay. So we have our extension here, but it's not connected to KeePass yet. So what do we need to do? We go here to Password, to the KeePass. We go to the Settings. And there is an icon on Browser Integration. We click on Enable. We enable for Firefox. It was already pre-selected. Say OK. And go back to Firefox and reload the plugin. And now it says that it can identify, but it's not connected. We can basically click on Reconnect. Here we can add an ID for the connection. Let's call it Firefox. Add to allow access. And now the icon is green, as you can see. So it's connected. To show you the password management, I created a small application that just asks for a password as a very small demo. 127001 on port 5000, and we go to the login page. This will work the same for other web applications, so don't worry. So when we go to this website, you can notice that there is an icon on the username from KeePass, but this icon is grayed out. This means that the KeePass has no password stored for this website. I'm going to log in to the website, BSD Jedi, and the password very secure. It's just for demonstration purposes. Log in. Save the password. So we have two pop-up windows, one that says for storing the local browser. One I can say here, I don't want ever to save in the local browser. And the other pop-up says that KeePass has identified that there is a new site and a new password. Would you like to save it in the password safe? Yes, let's create a new entry. Okay. And here we see success. And if we go to the KeePass, we can see that there is a new entry added, a new submenu here with the website, the URL, and the password very secure. as I said, for demonstration purposes. If we would have a TOTP password, we could right click and say, okay, let's set up a TOTP password. Also really nice functionality from KeepassXC. Now, I would like to synchronize these passwords, this password safe across several devices. And there are several ways that we can do this with FreeBSD, but there is one really nice way that even allows to synchronize the passwords to your mobile phone, be it Android or iOS. And that application is called Syncthing. Let's get this application. PKG search Syncthing, and I'm going to install both of them. One is the program that will do the synchronization, and another one is a tray application. So PKG install Syncthing and the Syncthing for the tray. Accept. And when we start our window manager, we can add it to the default applications to start the tray. Here I'm just going again for demonstration purposes to start it by hand. I'm just going to open a new terminal and start Syncthing tray. And it's the first time that we open the application, so it starts with this window. I'm just going to start with a guided setup and click on yes, and start the Syncthing application via the Syncthing tray. This is good if you are a user, not root. So it can, when you start a tray, it can start the Syncthing, the synchronization software for you. You can also add an entry in rc.conf, but I do not advise that because that would start it as root, and here we would like to sync it as a normal user. So whenever the tray starts, the application should also start. So we continue here. All looks good. Creating the initial changes, creating the initial configuration. Now we're presented with a QR code that you can use to synchronize with other devices. Click on Finish. And here near the clock, you can see that we have a green icon, means that the Syncthing software is running. We can right click on the icon and open Syncthing. Here we can see that we have a couple of settings. We have the default folder. You remember I created the directory called sync. Here in the default folder, if we add it, we see that we have it in the sync folder already. So this is the default synchronization folder. And the device that we are currently in, this is the Fuji machine. And when you click on add remote device, the machines find themselves on the network automatically, and you can just click on add the different machine, might be a mobile phone or another laptop or desktop, and you'd start synchronizing the folders. What I'm going to show is the software that you can install to make the synchronization work to your mobile device. I prepared already here. So you can download from the Google Play Store the Syncthing application. This will synchronize the folder, and you can add the KeepassXC to Android, which is the KeepassXC application in your Android phone, which allow you to read the passwords and use it also for different websites. If you use an iOS device, you can synchronize using the Mobius Sync, as you can see the icon here for Syncthing, and use KeepassXC, which is your password manager for the iOS device. That's all for today. I hope you liked the content. In case you have, please leave a like and eventually some comments down below. That's all. See you next time and have a nice day. Bye bye.